everybody, it's the Mobile Home Mama. Just wanted to jump out in the lot. Actually, I was super bored sitting at my computer and needed some fresh air. And I just got off the phone with a customer. Her name is Melissa. She's from Tennessee. And Melissa, if you're watching, I gotta tell you, sweetheart, you just touched my heart. You made my day. Have you guys ever met someone who has the most beautiful accent that you start talking like them? I'm still trying to shake it, but this girl, she had a beautiful accent. So if you're watching, Melissa, I hope to build your house for sure. You folks can call me. This is a no obligation meeting. If you want to talk, you have some questions. If the manufactured home was ever on your horizon and you don't know how to go about the process, I'm your girl. And I am the retail sales manager at Champion Homes in Topeka, Indiana. So if you give me a call, shoot me a text, schedule a meeting through my Calendly. I will bring you here to Indiana, put you in a very nice hotel, and show you the whole process. Like I said, it's no obligation. And I'll tell you, I do about 80% over the phone during the cold season. So we can, if you're too far away, we can do it over the phone also. Here we are, 16 by 76 Headlee, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, one of two largest single wides with the porch. And I knew this was a Headlee right away because of those two windows. This is the only single wide that has a kitchen in the front. The absolutely only one with the porch and the kitchen in the front. Now, down there, if you look straight ahead, maybe you can't see that far. Let's see if I can zoom. Okay, Christina. Right there is a portage. That, you walk into the living room. This one, let's see if we can find the kitchen. All right, on the outside, we've got the hitch on the outside that's bolted on. That'll be removed once it gets to the property. This would sit right down in the foundation if you're doing a crawl space. If you're doing vinyl skirting, by the way, there's a million types of skirtings you can do as well. Steel skirt, vinyl, the rock skirt, lots of things to give you options. Then you would attach your starter strip of your skirting right here. This option is raising the starter strip, and it's important to know if you're gonna do skirting, you want us to do this option for you. Let's talk about what's underneath here, because it's just something we should talk about. I did not design this home, but something you wanna think about. You have the option to do a full OSB wrap, and what that means is we would wrap your entire house in a 7/16 OSB board. Standard is called storm board sheathing. If you can see it right here, this is storm board sheathing. If you're building a home, folks, make sure you put that OSB under there. I'm not saying this stuff isn't good, because it is. We wouldn't use it if it wasn't. But OSB is going to give you just that extra stability under the siding. It's also going to prevent your siding from ever warping, depending on what kind of elevation it's sitting on. It's going to give you that nice, smooth, straight line. A lot of people don't know that, so now you do. And find you a housing consultant who knows that kind of stuff. White on the outside, navy blue on the shutters. Shutters are always an option. You can do lineal trims as well if you wanted to. We've got other cool stuff, vertical batten, shake siding, dormers, different things you can add to a home. Looks like down there they've got a frost-free faucet, and you could put an electrical out here if you wanted to. All right. The interesting thing about coming into the side door of a Headlee home is that when you open the door, boom, your washer and dryer is on Front Street, and normally you would face the washer and dryer. Here, it's sideways. Okay? Your other mechanicals are right here as well. Furnace. Always, always, always put a furnace door on, guys. Otherwise, that's wide open. And water heater. In this case, I would also put a water heater door. It's $200, and if you ever have to get to that water heater, it's going to save you some time. Also, it takes away from the look of a manufactured home. I would do that. We've got a washer dryer shelf, $47 option here, and you can do nothing, but I think adding that shelf, you're gonna want it. You're just gonna want the space to put your laundry soap up there. That way you can fold your clothes on the dryer, right? Okay, we know everybody does it. If you don't, you're lying. All right, gas service here for the dryer. That's an option. Everything in the home is gonna come standard electrical. Main water shut off, so you don't gotta crawl under the home to shut off all the water. If you got a leak and a water system. You also are going to have water shutoffs throughout. That's a standard feature. Bath number 2. Here we've got a single vanity, the standard tub shower over here, and then a 3-bulb light strip at the top. All right, those are standard features. Before we head back to that area, we might as well just peek around the corner here to see the primary bedroom. Here's your panel box. We've got 100 amp service in this home, hence why we've got all gas appliances. Here's the breakdown about electric. Okay, you can run 100 amp service if all your appliances are gas. If you have appliances that are electric, you will need a 200 amp service to be able to run any kind of air conditioning. You just do. And I would highly recommend you have both anyways. Gas appliances are going to save you some money on your utility bills, and 200 amp service is going to make sure you've got enough electrical there. While I was busy blabbering my mouth, that's the primary closet. Accent walls. Casper cashmere walls are the standard. Nice neutral gray tone. You can choose. This is an option, guys, so don't come at me like, oh my gosh, that's so ugly. Because I'd probably agree with you on this wall. Anyways, some people will love it, and that's fine, just not for me. But we have several patterns to choose from. So if this is not your color, you've seen other videos where I did them that have other patterns as well that do look very nice. Perimeter heat up against the wall, that is an opinion of the mobile home mama, not Champion Homes, by the way. This is my personal opinion. Okay, coming into the primary bath. Hopefully we can get some light here. This should kick on any second. We're gonna have an extended vanity. So a bank of drawers in the vanity. So that's gonna give you some extra space to be able to put your stuff. Hi. And then this customer has done a walk-in shower over here. New thing about the walk-in showers, I gotta tell you about it now. Our showers are taller than they used to be. We ordered them with taller side walls, so no longer can you put a transom window above those. So something to be thinking about. You're going to want to put some extra can lights in there. Heading down the hallway, anytime, look what we see here, some natural light coming through. Anytime you have a hallway that's going to cover both of the bedrooms, the extra bedrooms or one of the extra bedrooms, you're going to want to put some kind of natural light in there. This customer went above and beyond. They did a couple extra can lights, so make sure you do that. This is the standard flat trim. You can get a nice molded trim if you like. Here's bedroom number 2. These extra bedrooms stay pretty standard. You know, people don't do a whole lot of things to them. Added mini blinds, probably part of some kind of package in here. Here's your closet. Shelves gonna come with the closet. I guess some things I've seen in my journey is a lot of times people will have me ship those shelves loose because they want to do their own thing with the shelving, and that's okay. We can do that. That's no problem. All right, here we go. Wide open space. Walking in that front door, you're coming off the porch. There is the option to put an island right here that would be built into the wall. Very pretty. Complete, this customer has added a farm sink with an apron front. And so imagine you could be doing your dishes and see all the action that's happening out there. Especially if you're in a park, you're gonna see who's driving by, see who's walking by, see who's hanging out. If you're on private land, maybe this will face a pond or maybe it'll face a lake, and that would be a beautiful view as well. Roca Bosco on the countertop. So you've got a vein here, a light vein with some brown in it, and they pulled that vein out with an urban oak cabinet. Black handles to pull out the color of the appliances. We've got an appliance package here. We've got a 20.5 cubic foot over under refrigerator with an ice maker, microwave, gas stove, dishwasher. Aged European oak, a natural wood color on the floor. Here's your living room. One last thing I want to point out before we go. Please like and subscribe if you dig my videos. And here's something unusual. We did a TV phone jack right here. I wonder what they're going to put. Maybe a TV, maybe some kind of internet stand. I don't know. I hear landlines are coming back, trying to get the kids off the internet. Anyways, as always, thanks for watching.